Hey, Kieran Sutherland, Financial Planner here. With income protection, sometimes it's hard to know whether you should increase your cover when you get a pay rise. So I thought I'd just cover off a few of the reasons why you would and why you wouldn't. So a reason you might not is that your pay increase doesn't necessarily mean your living costs increase, so you might not feel like you need to increase your cover. But against that is that typically most of us have a bit of lifestyle creep, even if it is slowly. So being able to protect that lifestyle in the event of something actually happening would be good. A really important reason why I think you would consider increasing your income protection is that you can't cover 100% of your after-tax earnings. So typically it is around 75%. So there is usually a gap between what you are covered for and what you're used to getting into your bank account from payday to payday. But you might not actually need all of your pay to live comfortably either. I think something that is often overlooked though is that with income protection, we aren't necessarily too concerned about income for less than 6 to 12 months, other than we want to be able to survive this period. So meet our basic living costs, mortgages, rent, food, and that might actually not be too high of a number. But if something really major happened, which impacted your ability to work long term, I think having as much income replacement as you can is handy so that you can still have a life. Because the key thing to remember is just because you can't work long term doesn't mean that you still won't be able to do things in life. It just means that you can't function in your job. So where would you start if you wanted to work it out? So you really do need to get clear on what you spend monthly. So your needs, your wants, and then any other savings or investments, and then compare this to what you're actually covered for with your income replacement. One more quick tip. It'd be worth checking that your income replacement includes a clause that it goes up by inflation each year that you're on claim. So this is so that if you're on claim for a long period of time, the amount of money you receive goes up each year to match the reality of the cost of living. If you want to have a chat about any of this, feel free to get in touch.